Hello, my name's Harley Holland, and I'll be giving my speech for you guys today. I'm going to show you guys my audience. There we go. Let's get started. So first of all, I just want to say that many people have had it rough throughout their lives, Many people have gone through ups and lows. They've gone through many sort of adventures. Some people have had it great in their lives, great in their childhoods. But through my words, I just want to tell you guys what I've experienced. And more specifically, through my small family of me, my mother, and my brother, and how it's really affected me, and how my life really has changed who I am and made me who I am today. And I know some people are rolling their eyes right now, they're thinking, oh, this guy doesn't have it as bad as me. But I hope you guys can entertain me and listen to what I have to say, and hope that you can find something that you can relate to, maybe. So more specifically, I want to be talking about how I've moved to many different places, how I've had many different families, 3 different families that I've interacted with, and really having my small family at home, and how I've grown so close to them. So I just want to start off by saying I've moved a lot. I've moved to so many different places in my life. Not places outside Las Vegas, but many different houses and homes. You see, at the beginning, I did have both of my parents, but a couple of years after I was born, they got a divorce. And so having divorced parents was a little rough in the beginning. My dad did eventually come back, and I had my little brother, but he left once again. And after that, having just, me, my mom, and my brother, my mom taking care of all 3 people at once, of course we have to move to different places that suit us and that we can really afford. So, I've lived with my Nana a bunch of times, my grandma. I've lived with a bunch of uncles, and eventually we did get our own house, but, that was a little short-lived. We only lived there for a couple of years, and we moved in with my Nana again, but now we're here, and in this condo. But I just want to say that having been to so many places in my life and not really having one place to call my true home, it's really taught me to appreciate the things that I have, and not take things for granted and not complain about the small things, because I don't really have time for that. I just got to keep moving forward. Having divorced parents, I obviously went back and forth between 2 different families. I went with my dad's side a couple times when I was younger. My mom really being the connection to them, still trying to be close to them for me and my brother. And, as we grew older, it's sort of gone a little bit more distant. But having met all those different people has really taught me how to talk to different people and how to treat other people, because not one person is going to really be the same. And, obviously I went with my mom's side, which I'm much more closer to. I've, been there so many times, especially to my Nana's. She's the connector to everybody. But really, my one true family is here with my mom and my brother. They're really the only people that I've had throughout my life. But, taking those experiences from my dad's side and my mom's side, once again, I've already said, I've managed to speak to so many different people, different ages, everything. And it's really taught me how to love people unconditionally, no matter who they are. And, my bond with my mom is really strong. I don't want to be called a mama's boy or anything like that, but my relationship with my mom is like having a best friend, And I don't have some overbearing mom or some, police officer down my neck. Having a relationship with your parents, I feel like a good relationship is the most important thing that you can have in your life. Because why do you want to resent the people that, took care of you? And knowing that I go into life, coming from being 18 and having such a great relationship with my mom, it's really a great feeling, and it's taught me that, you know, having deep trust and having deep bonds with people is super important in life. You know, have with friends, family, anybody. You know. So even though nothing really terrible has happened to me, nothing too monumentous or anything like that, I just wanted to say that I've learned so much from my experiences and my childhood. And, you know, I want to ask people, anybody that's watching this, how has your childhood affected you? You know, has it really affected you as much as me? Was it just you know, you're just breezing through it and there's not much you can remember? Or did it really affect you like it did for me? Like, did it really mold your personality, the people that you've met, the family that you've had, you know, your environment? Your environment is really the big thing that I want you guys to focus on. So I hope you can take my words for granted and, you know, look back on yourself and see what's really changed for you. So that was the end of my speech. Just want to show you guys my audience once again, my lovely audience. Thank you for listening. I also want to show my flashcards. There we go. I hope you guys can see that. And I hope I can talk to you guys again soon. Thank you.